Hey world, it's Tobo. It is Saturday, August 31st, 2013, and welcome back to the party. It is not only the last day of August, but it is also the last Saturday of the party for the foreseeable future. This is not because I'm canceling anything. Nothing is being canceled, don't worry. Instead of doing Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I will be, because of school, changing the show days to Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And that will come into effect immediately after the show ends, pretty much. Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. I think I missaid that the first time. It's Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays are going to be the new days for the party. It's still going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern, as is the norm. And yeah, that's how we're going to do it. I'm seeing a question in the chat where I'm recording this with. I'm using OBS to stream this to Twitch TV, and I don't actually record it other than that. I just kind of highlight the part that's the actual show on Twitch and then export it to YouTube. So that's how I do that. But enough of that stuff. We're here to watch some Spy Party from the past. This set's about 8 months ago, I think. It's KCM versus Slappy Davis. I don't really know what exactly is going on in this set, but I'm excited nonetheless. I've got both my water glasses so I can dual wield properly. I've got all the games set up. I guess we're ready to go. Before we start, I want to show you this. Yellow Danger doing the pose. I don't know why he's doing that, but it's amazing. Alright, so, yeah, we're gonna watch this. Starting things out with KCM on the sniper, Slappy Davis as the spy, and away we go. Alright, so, let's have a look here. We've got Slappy Davis starting things out at the window. I think he's actually clicked outside the window for some reason, so he's spending a lot of time just standing there. Probably longer than he should have, that's alright. Actually finds a chance to get his flirt off at the statue, but doesn't quite get it off in time before the selection target walks away from him. If he was actually looking at the game, Slappy, he would have been able to get a fantastic 51% flirt on that. But he does get his inspects in, sets that statue down, and moves in to get his second flirt, which he does just fine. And then a Twitch flirt happens, and he nails the green test on that one. He could have had it done by now, but then he wasn't paying attention, so he doesn't. He's got 2 minutes to go, another Twitch flirt. Apparently, selection target is getting tired of Slappy Davis's Twitch flirt inning. So, he just grabs a drink. Remember, purloin is not yet a thing when this happened, because this is from the past. So, take a sip of that drink, steps in to see if he can get the double agent contacted. Takes a drink and nails the green test. And then banana splits. That was a fantastic contact right there. Might even earn him a low light. It does not, but he's certainly not highlight at this point. So that was quite nicely done there. I'm liking the look at. Oh, Ambassador is in a fantastic position. Can we get the bug off? It's not looking good. No, not able to get the bug. KCM was watching that a little bit too closely, but we've got almost 3 missions done. We'll have 1 more to go, but we've got a minute left to go on the clock. That was a red test. I don't know why that was a red test, but it was in fact a red flirt, which in this case is bad. Step back in to see if we can get that flirt done. We do indeed get that flirt done. And with 35 seconds left on the clock, we're going to have to find a bug or a swap real soon. Now, if you look at KCM's stream, apparently it was really choppy back in these days, but that's alright. That is alright. 20 seconds left on the clock. Slappy Davis is going to have to try something. The ambassador's on the other end of the screen. No, looks like he's going to see if he can induce a shot from KCM, but oh god, no, he wasn't able to get it done. He goes for the swap, 2 seconds left on the clock, he might be able to get this. There's the swap, sets it down to run away from that, and actually Plaid Jacket takes the bullet for that. So Slappy Davis managing to pull that game out of the fire and take it home. That was fantastically done. I'm incredibly impressed by that turn of events. So Slappy Davis managing to pull a really clutch win as we prepare to move in to game number 2 with KCM as the spy, Slappy Davis as the sniper. Let's see what KCM can do here. I think this was back before people had, well, I get Titleist, I suppose. This was back before he had come up with the whole reverse drive-by flirt thing. That bug was bad. I'm just going to come right out and say it. That was bad. So KC is going to try things again. He's down by 2 at the moment. Really wants to see if he can get this win there. That was the most amazing bug. And then a flirt happens because the seduction target was friendly. What an amazing beginning to this game for KCM. This is looking really nice. Getting the hard tell done first on this map is enormous. It really is a fantastic feeling. And winds up making the game just a hell of a lot easier on the spy. No highlight for the bug at the window. It was completely invisible and brilliantly done. We're going to step into conversation to get another flirt, and we nail the green test on that, so one more flirt from anywhere on the map will indeed finish that mission up. Now, obviously, we need to be close enough to the selection target to actually flirt, but as long as we're in range, we're going to be able to get it done. As KCM steps in to the statues to start inspecting. Actually wound up getting himself low-lit at some point. There are currently 4 people not low-lit, and KCM is not one of those people. Meaning he's low-lit. There was a lot of double negatives going on, and it was kind of confusing. And apparently, Seduction Target is not particularly happy with KC at the moment. I don't know why. But with 1:20 to go, we need a flirt and a banana bread, and we're good to go. 1:15 left on the clock. So we're going to have to move a little bit faster than I think KCM would like. But should be able to get things done as he steps out to pick up this here flirtation. We are still extremely low-lit. That is pretty much as low-lit as we can get. There's the flirt. So with 45 seconds left on the clock, all we need to do is contact that double agent. It looks like we're going to do that right now. Here's the banana bread. Nails the green test on that. And there's the countdown going off right now. Slappy Davis has no idea. He has no clue. He doesn't know. And there we go. KCM picking up his first game in convincing fashion after that terrible bug that got him shot the first time around. Manages to pull a 180 and nail the second game. Fantastic. It's currently down 2-1 versus Slappy Davis. Let's see if he can start pulling this back. So, it's time for our good friend Slappy Davis to pick up the spy role. KCM will be playing the sniper this time around. They still haven't moved, so Apparently they're still looking at logs or something like that, which means I have to talk about things. Not really sure what to talk about. I got Spelunky today, so I basically spent all day just playing that, and that game is really damn hard. I have a bit of a sore throat, so if my voice sounds a little bit rougher than usual or something along those lines, that's why. They're still not doing anything, and I'm a little bit annoyed by that. There we go. Finally things are occurring now. We've got, once again, Slappy Davis picking up the spiral. KCM as the sniper. So, come on, Slappy, you gotta pick a map. You're gonna play. I'm assuming we're going back to Courtyard, but gotta do something, man. You're not gonna play beginner ballroom, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what's going on. They're literally just not doing anything. Apparently KCM is like browsing the forum. Wow. Slappy Dave is just hanging out. Alright, looks like we're actually doing things now. The level icon has moved from beginner ballroom to Courtyard 2. I don't know what Slappy Davis is doing, but considering the mouse cursor movement, it doesn't look like he's actually in the game window. Okay, things are happening now. Alright, we've got Courtyard 2 successfully selected, any 4 of 5. Cast has been picked. Once again, Slappy Davis as the spy, KCM picking up the rifle. Let's see how this game goes. Keep in mind, a lot of this map, especially back when this was recorded, a lot of playing this map is about getting that one hardtail in. If you can get that one hardtail without suspicion, you should be alright. Really nice flirt here at the stat.